We've all felt it, right? That feeling of being totally swamped by information. You want to stay informed, but wow, it's just endless sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, today we're taking a deep dive into something super practical, actually. It's about how to gain, real confidence and fluency in English. But maybe not how you'd expect. We're not talking grammar drills here. We're looking at insights from a really interesting source, Daily English Conversations for Fluency. It champions this really intuitive, simple way to learn just through daily chats.
Yeah, and what's fascinating, I think, isn't just the what, but the how. It kind of challenges how we usually think about learning a language, doesn't it? It strips away a lot of the complexity, like all the grammar rules we stress over, and it zooms in on just speaking. Yeah. Feeling the rhythm. So our mission today is basically to pull out those practical tips, that core idea. How can you get into the flow of English without getting totally bogged down?
Okay, let's dig into that core idea then. The source basically says, look, you don't need a book, you don't need a formal class. It's really about listening, repeating things gently, and just understanding how real conversations flow.
Exactly. It's not about memorizing lists. It's intuitive. And that whole idea of letting go of grammar worries and just feeling the rhythm, well, why does that work? It really connects to how we learned language as kids, right? We didn't study verbs. We just absorbed the sounds, the patterns, the context.
Like osmosis.
Pretty much. So this method tries to tap into that natural ability, build that intuitive sense, which helps you speak more slowly, clearly. Even if you're just starting, you bypass those mental blocks.
And it's supposed to be really accessible, too, like the 10-minute English practice idea. Doesn't sound like a massive commitment, which is great.
Totally.
Packed with useful phrases you can actually use every day. At home, walking the dog, having tea, whatever.
Yeah.
Makes it feel less like homework and more like a gentle habit you build up.
Right. Less pressure.
So if we're building this fluency through conversation, where do we start? The source points to the basics, right? Simple greetings, the absolute foundation. Things like, hi, how are you?
Yeah.
And then, I'm doing fine, thanks. And you?
Standard stuff.
Followed by, I'm good too, thanks for asking. Short lines. But the source says they're key to starting any chat.
And what's interesting there is those simple phrases like, how's everything? Or, all good, what about you? They're not just pleasantries, are they?
Yo.
They're like the first step in building connection, and maybe even more importantly, building your own confidence. The advice is spot on. Repeat and speak slowly. Keep it smooth and natural.
Right. It's about the delivery, too.
Exactly. That helps build that early fluency, that feeling of comfort.
Okay, so you've said hello. What's next? The source moves into small talk, naturally, which, let's be honest, can be tricky for learners.
Definitely. That's often where people freeze up.
But the examples are so relatable, like busy day to day.
Yeah.
And the classic answer, yeah, work was nonstop.
We've all said that.
Totally. Then maybe tell me about it. Same here. Or looking forward to some rest. And the ultimate small talk question, weekend plans. Often met with, maybe just sleep, which is very real.
Very real. And the source calls these real phrases from daily life. That's the point. If you think about it, small talk isn't just filler. It's like a social glue, right?
Yeah, it eases things, builds rapport.
Precisely. And the source encourages using these with friends. Get that practice in, because that practical application, using it for real, that's what builds fluency and confidence. Low stakes, high reward.
Okay, so greetings, small talk, check. But what about more like transactional stuff? Specific situations.
Good question.
The source covers those too, like asking for help. We've all needed to do that. It gives examples like, can you help me with this bag?
Simple, clear.
Followed by maybe, sure, no problem, and thanks, it's kind of heavy, let's carry it together.
Teamwork.
Or just, can you show me the way? Or, do you know this is dress? Straightforward requests.
And the advice there is key. Speak clearly. Be polite and direct. It works. Now you might ask, how does practicing these specific things help overall confidence?
Yeah, beyond just knowing the phrase.
Well, it's about navigating the actual social situation, isn't it? It's building that real-world competence, feeling like you can handle things.
That makes sense, like ordering food, another everyday task.
Oh, yeah.
The source breaks this down so efficiently. It's almost like a mini script. Hi, I'd like a sandwich and a coffee. For here or to go. To go, please.
Common options.
That'll be $5. Here you go. Thanks. Have a nice day. Boom. Done.
Super useful, just like the source says. And again, the advice, use simple words and speak clearly. No need for fancy language.
Just get the coffee.
Exactly. And that confidence boost, it comes from daily practice in these very concrete situations. Each time you do it successfully, it builds.
Same logic applies to shopping, I guess.
Yep. Direct and clear.
Excuse me, how much is this? It's $20.
Standard.
Do you accept cards? Yes, we do.
Good to know.
Great, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Would you like a bag? Yes, please.
That's described as real shopping talk, short and clear.
And the source actually tells you to practice them.
Yeah, it says, try it aloud a few times. It emphasizes that physical act of speaking. These might seem basic, these transactional phrases, but think about it, they're fundamental for independence.
Yeah,
right?
totally. You need them to just live your life.
They unlock the everyday.
Okay, what about finding your way around? Getting directions.
Another classic.
Excuse me, where's the bus stop?
Happens all the time.
It's straight ahead, near the bakery. Thanks so much. You're welcome.
Nice and simple.
Or maybe confirming, is this the way to the bake? Yes, just turn left at the corner.
Again, basic but useful lines. The advice, repeat and memorize.
And then actually use them.
Right. Use them next time you're outside. That call to action is crucial. It's all about bridging that gap between knowing and doing. That's where real confidence comes from.
It's amazing, really, how focusing on these simple, everyday things builds that rhythm we talked about. Even like in a bookstore. Hi, do you have this book in stock? Was the title. Yes, it's right on that shelf.
It's just normal interactions.
The source calls them everyday phrases that come in handy. It's about being able to engage without friction,
Exactly.
lowering the barrier.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit. What about talking about yourself, like your routine?
Ah, good one. That's a great way to practice.
The source gives examples like, I wake up around sun.
Pretty standard.
Then someone asks, do you eat breakfast? Yes, I usually have toast and tea.
Relatable.
Then I check my emails. Do you work from home?
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly online stuff. Just describing your day.
And the source notes, this is great practice. Why? Because it builds a foundation for, well, deeper chats later.
Right, you're sharing a bit about your life.
Exactly. And the advice is perfect. Just speak like you're telling a friend. Keep it casual, natural, authentic.
Talking about plans works the same way, right?
Yeah.
It encourages that back and forth.
Definitely.
What are you doing tomorrow? I have a doctor's appointment.
Okay.
Hope it goes well. Thanks, just the checkup.
Nice little exchange.
Want to grab lunch after? Sure, that'd be great. See? Easy planning. And the advice is to keep it easy and light, no pressure. What's really interesting is how natural speech often sounds simple, almost effortless when you hear it.
Yeah.
Practicing these kinds of exchanges helps you project that same ease. It's less mental work. The source even revisits weekend plans, like maybe hiking. Asking and answering with ease just keeps the talk natural.
Makes sense. And it's not just facts and plans, right? Feelings come into it too.
Oh, absolutely crucial for real connection.
The source gives good examples. I'm feeling a bit tired today.
Common feeling.
Maybe someone asks why. Not really, just 5 hours sleep. That's rough. Get some rest later.
Sympathy, connection.
Other ways to say it. I'm a little stressed. I'm super relaxed today. Maybe I'm drained. Or even I'm totally wiped out.
So why is expressing feelings important for fluency? That's a key question here.
What does the source say?
It says, feelings are part of real English. These aren't just vocabulary words. They're fluent ways to talk casually. Practicing them adds life to your speech. It makes you sound more human, more authentic.
Okay, that's a great point.
Yeah.
What about hobbies? Another good topic for connection.
Fantastic conversation starters.
Like, I love painting in my free time. Then maybe, what do you paint?
Natural follow-up.
Mostly landscapes and flowers. No, just a hobby for fun.
Sharing a passion.
Or maybe I enjoy reading, or I play guitar a little. Simple shares.
And the advice again ties back to authenticity. Share what you love. Speak naturally.
Be yourself.
Exactly. It's not a performance. Same with food. I love spicy noodles.
Always a good topic.
Right. Do you cook them yourself? What's your go-to place? These are simple lines, smooth and useful. Universal connectors.
Even the weather. Seems boring, but
it's super common and actually great for fluency.
yeah.
It's a totally safe, easy way to start or continue a chat. Low pressure, think it's so hot today, or yesterday was better. Instant, easy interaction.
Okay, interesting. Now, the source also covers phone calls, which can feel a bit different, more focused.
Yeah, potentially more intimidating too, because you don't have the visual cues.
Right. So, a short call example. Hello. Hi, is this Jake?
Standard opening.
Yes, speaking. Just calling to confirm your order.
Getting straight to the point.
Sure, what time will it arrive? Around 5 p.m. Great, thanks for calling. Very efficient.
And the source points out these calls use polite, clear words, which raises a point about how you speak your tone, that smooth delivery. Even in short calls, it contributes to clarity and confidence.
Right. It's not just the words.
It's the whole package.
And then, wrapping things up, the friendly goodbye, just as important as the hello.
Absolutely. Got to stick the landing.
Phrases like, it was great talking to you.
Nice touch.
Same here. Let's catch up again. Definitely. See you soon. Take care.
Warm closing.
Or even just a quick talk later. Bye.
The source calls these friendly, natural phrases. Using them well in chats or calls really demonstrates fluency and the advice. Staying relaxed and warm while speaking, it comes back to that connection, that comfort.
So we've gone through all these examples: greetings, small talk, ordering food, asking for help, talking about feelings, hobbies, even goodbyes. And the big takeaway seems to be, well, fluency isn't just about knowing a ton of words, is it?
Not at all. That's the core insight here.
The source keeps saying English becomes smoother with daily practice like this. But what is this? What's the secret sauce beyond just the phrases?
Right. What's the most critical element? The source is pretty clear. It's the rhythm and flow.
Rhythm and flow. Tell me more about that.
Think of it like music. English has a beat, a melody, sentences rise and fall. Rhythm and flow is about catching that natural musicality, how words link together smoothly. It's why sometimes, even if someone's grammar is perfect, they might sound a bit off or robotic. They haven't caught the song of the language.
Oh, I see.
So the source says, don't worry about mistakes, focus on speaking clearly. And the big one, try to copy the tone and rhythm. It notes that real-life English is slow, relaxed, and friendly, not rushed.
Okay, so that's a huge shift. What does that mean for you, the listener, practically? It means paying attention to sentence stress. Where does the emphasis fall in a sentence?
Exactly.
It's not just volume. It's like holding a note slightly longer, maybe changing pitch. It highlights the important words.
Like your example, I love painting versus I love painting. Different emphasis, slightly different meaning or focus.
Right. Getting that right makes you sound so much more natural, less stiff.
And the source suggests repeating phrase blocks a few times to really feel that rhythm, internalize it.
So the core message seems to be,
Fluency is not speed, it's flow. That's the headline.
I like that, flow over speed.
It's liberating, isn't it? It takes the pressure off, trying to talk fast. You can actually relax. Think of it like dancing. It's about the overall movement, the grace, not just hitting every single step perfectly.
Yeah.
And it becomes a positive cycle. Daily practice makes you sound more confident. And crucially, the more you speak, the better you feel.
So there you have it, a deep dive into a really practical, almost counterintuitive approach to everyday English. It's not about perfectionism. It's about building confidence slowly, steadily. One phrase, one interaction, one rhythm at a time.
Yeah, this deep dive really showed that fluency isn't hiding in complex grammar books. It's right there in the ordinary stuff. Those simple lines, those real phrases we use constantly. And the source makes it clear. Even just 10 minutes consistently makes a difference. Practicing the lines, yes, but really focusing on copying that tone and rhythm. That's the key.
And we saw how the source pushes you to just use these phrases in real life whenever you get the chance.
Yeah.
Because speaking more genuinely makes you feel better about it.
Absolutely. So here's a final thought to chew on. If this secret to language fluency really lies in embracing natural rhythm, that flow over speed idea, and just simple daily practice, how might applying that same principle change how you approach learning any new skill? Not just language, but anything you're trying to master.